Michelle, I don't know if you said, but where are you from?
São Paulo, Mauá
Oh.
City, ABC. You know?
Oh, okay, yes. Just because we have people from different countries today, that's why I asked you. That's nice. Different
No.
states, actually.
I
Yeah.
want, but yet no.
Yeah, we have here Minas, Rio, São Paulo, Goiás. That's nice. Okay, we can start. So the first question is, are you a positive person? And why? Why do you think you are like this? So Jefferson, what about you?
I don't like to sell scarves. I really don't like, because I'm very positive person. All my life, I work with a lot of problems as economist. I love problems. The more problem you have, the more challenge you can solve. So I think I'm positive because I like to solve problems. And I think my life is to have a lot of challenge, goals, and to achieve this goal. I don't like people all the time outsourcing a lot of problems. I can do this, I can do that, I can do this, I can do that all the time. I don't like this kind of person.
Yes, I really like it what you said. I hope one day I'll say that I like to solve problems. I hope to be in this place one day. That's very nice. Yeah. And you, Natalia, are you a positive person and why?
I think I am a positive person, but I have my moments, Last week was challenging me to be positive because I had a lot of health problems. One day, every day a different thing. But usually I'm a positive person because I try to take a situation, and every time that happens something with me, even the not a good thing, I try to take a lesson about it, to see as a way of improvement. Basically, I think it's because of this that I'm a positive person. And from when I look at my circle of friends, I think I am one of the most that say to all the ones, come on, let's do, something like this.
Yes, that's very nice. Yeah.
That's...
And you, Bruno?
Well, in my case, yes, I consider myself as a positive person, I don't like to be, how can I say? I forget the word. Planning. Yeah, I think so. I don't like to be crying for the things, I like to be positive. I like to go for the challenge, that I need to face. And yeah, I believe that, and I really believe that when you think about something, it can come for you, So if you have positive thoughts, if you are a positive person, everything around you will help you to get what you want, and will help you to improve yourself, and yeah, that's it.
I see. Yeah, but I mean, when I now that we are answering the question, I'm thinking if there is someone who sees itself as a negative person, because maybe we can't see this. I don't know if someone would say I am a negative person. I don't know, but I for me, I used to be more positive than I am nowadays. And I don't know if it's like we get older, we see more frustrations maybe, or we have more problems, as Jefferson was saying, and this changes during the way. But yeah, I used to be more positive, but I think this is very important. I mean, the positive energy, it's something that it's very important to try to have and keep in our life. And what do you think, Michelle? Are you a positive person, and why?
I try. I know. I consider myself one pessimistic. I don't know this word. Pessimistic.
Okay, I
Does it?
understand.
For me,
Yeah,
it's person, negative person, because but I am to try a change this because it's a carry for me. This me cause my stress and I don't like this. But why ever times I try to think positive and I I energy good and something like that. I feel this happening new things and good things for me. Now I am try, but I consider myself a more uh, more pragmatic person. It's not a word. It's not a
but
word I think.
but I understand you. Yeah, it would be amazing if we could like think positive every single time. But I think it's very hard to do this. Yes, I understand you, but we have to try. And the next question, actually, Bruno kind of started answering. The number three is: do you believe that thinking positively attracts positive things and situations? And why? So if we think positive, good things will happen. If we are like, if we have a bad energy, if bad things happens, if you believe in this, that this works, what's your opinion about this? So Bruno, you can go on about what you were saying.
Yeah, so I totally believe on it. I believe that when you are a positive person, when you don't complain a lot, I believe that things around you will happen. Everything contributes for your life, for your career, for everything. I was I was thinking right now, and I remember that I read a book, called The Secret. And The Secret, in this book, we can find a lot of different uh, tips, to help you to achieve your goals. And in this book, we can see that when you have positive thoughts, it can change a lot your life. Not just because of, how can I say, not just because of the universe, because in this book you can find that they talk a lot about universe, and everything that you think about it. But it's scientific proves that when you have good thoughts, you release your body release some I forgot the name right now, but your body release some, oh my god, something, that makes your brain uh, like better. You will feel better, and it can change a lot your life, if you want. Of course, that it's a daily practice. You need to do it every single day. You need to put on in your mind that you need to do something for yourself. For example, listen to music, or visualize your goals. Remember about some moment in your life that you like a lot. That you feel uh, joy. About it. And yeah, basically, to sum it all up, yeah, I believe that uh, being positive can change your life. Yeah, it's up to you.
Yeah, I didn't know that there was like a biological things,
Yeah,
like thinking positive. I didn't know about this. That's interesting. I tried to read The Secret and I tried to watch, I don't know if it's like a documentary on Netflix, but I couldn't. But maybe one
yeah,
day, because I'm very interested in the story, about this, about thinking positive and everything. that's why I thought it was very interesting this that you brought, like the biological part, you know. I didn't know about this.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing. And what about you, Jefferson? Do you believe in this? I don't know if we can say like karma, you know, if we think a good, positive, good things happen and so on. What's your opinion about this?
Yeah, I really, I don't know, maybe karma, something like this. Maybe I have a positive karma, maybe all my life. Because as I said, my whole life I was a very poor guy. And most of the time I used to think positive. I must to study, I must to do my undergraduate, I must to do my master degree, I must to do my PhD, and I did all of this. And why I did all of this? Because most of the time I think positive. I remember when I was trying to do my master degree, and a lot of guys used to say, why are you studying this? It's not so good. Try something different, go to work more and more. And I used to say, no, I think the only way that I can achieve my goals is study. So I must study the high level. For me, the high level is to be a doctor, like in my PhD. And that's why I think it's attract positive things. I don't like as I said, the guys outsourcing all the problems. I really don't like, because I used to do, even not the best way, but I try to do my best. I'm not perfectionist, but everything that I used to say, I must do this, I really do. I think it's very important. You have a goal, you must analyze this goal and go on, go forward. I think this is very important. And the guys with negative things is not so good. I wanted to study French. Why you study French? Why you study French? It's not so good. I don't like this kind of situation.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. And Jefferson is sharing very good lessons for us today. Thanks. Yeah. And you, Michelle, the question number 3.
I don't know. I don't know. I am believed too. But this like I said, sometimes I feel this new things happen, new things, good things. When I believe I will, I hope really good things. Yeah, that's it. But when I say I say to me, for example, no talking about this with everybody, because energies can destroy your plan. I don't know this is true. Yeah, I want to talking about, because I am helping with a new thing, or new job, or yeah, something like that. But this, I don't know, this is a very depends of your religion too. Yeah, your religion, your faith. Yeah, in my case, I don't know. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. This depends.
Yeah, I totally understand you, because I am like you. I mean, I usually don't believe in this, because I've seen good things happening to bad people, you know, and the opposite too. But even if I have my doubts, I try to think positive in order to receive good things, you know. I try to do this. And I really think like you, Michelle, when you were saying, like, should I share this that happened in my life, something that I achieved, something that happened, because sometimes we want to share, but we are afraid of that energy, what that person will think, will do, if it will like interfere in this situation. So I have my doubts. My answer is I don't know too, because each time I think something different.
For
Me-
example, nails. Nails is a beautiful nails. When I somebody say, your nails is beautiful today, your nail broken. Né? Well, was people tomorrow tomorrow not is yesterday, né? Yesterday some people said for my nails and my nail was broken, but I don't know.
Yeah, I used the word karma, but I think what you said, it could be like olho grande. I think it's that we used to say. Yeah, I don't believe in this, but I avoid. I am not sure if that happens, but if I can, I will avoid to receive this. Yeah, I totally understand you, Michelle. And how is it for you, Natalia? Do you agree? Do you disagree?
Look at my planner.
I love it.
Holly, I totally believe. But it's so nice to hear all the opinions about it, because sometimes when, for example, Jefferson said, I was thinking, yes, I think it's not just positive energy, of course. It's a lot of effort as well. So it's not just thinking, okay, I will stay here, think about my master degree, and I will do nothing for this happen. I think it's important for you not to feel like, not to let the fear paralyze you. And it's like when you be more positive, you have the strong that you need to reach your goals, to go to do the things that you need to do. But I totally believe what's the name of Bruno talk about the book? I think I didn't read the book, but I watched the documentary. And in the documentary, the guy told us about doing. I don't know in English how to say this, but when you what
Visualization, something like that.
doing like taking records, and during the guy that record have the picture of a house.
Yeah.
This for me was so crazy, because he
Yeah.
was like 20 years after this, he oldest son asked, Dad, what is this? And the daddy explained, oh, this is a visualization that I did when I was young.
For mind map, like this.
It's
And
kind of, yeah.
house that he saved like 20 years ago, before, was the same house that he was living. And he didn't realize this until the youngest son show. For me, that was so crazy. I don't know if this is true or not, but I think it is true. And yes, I believe. I believe in those things.
Yeah, but you said something very, very nice too, because I mean, it's good to think positive, but not if we only think, if we don't do anything, it won't happen. So we need, and the positive, the energy can be like a motivation, maybe to make us go forward, as Jefferson was saying. Okay, so we have great lessons from this. So we have to think and we have to act. That's the point. Okay, thanks everyone. That was nice. Okay, so number 4 now. How do you think we can receive positive energy, Jefferson? How can we like identify it is a positive energy? Do you think you see this? You realize this?
Yeah, really, really, really. Surrounding yourself with positive people and positive experience. I think it's very important. Oh my gosh, that experience is so nice. I try to do the same experience. Gratitude, gratitude. I think it's very important. Everything I do this every day when I learn something very interesting, a new word, a new way to tackle with Excel or advanced Excel, something like this. I used to prioritize gratitude and focus on positive aspects of your life. As I said, I think it's very important. You believe that you can have a better life in the future. You must believe in this. You must believe in this. And just to finish, to engage in physical activity and exercise. This is very good. For example, I don't like to do yoga, but I like to do Pilates. I love Pilates. Pilates is so amazing, it's a kind of physical activity. And the other kind of activity that I love, I think it's very important, it's to play soccer. And I love to play soccer. I think it's a kind of engaging physical activity and exercise that you put you up all the time because I love sports.
Yeah, totally. And it makes good to the body and to the mind too. Yeah. So we have Jefferson gave us 3 answers. So gratitude, hope, and exercising. Amazing. And Bruno, what is your answer for number 4?
Well, one thing that Mr. Jefferson mentioned that make me remember about the book as well is the 5 steps to achieve or to receive something, that you want. The first one is be grateful, if I'm not wrong. The second one is visualization. You need to visualize what you want. The third one is have faith. You need to have faith and act like you already have that thing. And the step 4 is act like you already have that thing. And put on paper, or some images in your home room. Like if you want to buy a car, you need to have this picture of that car that you want. You need to be really clear about your goals. And if I'm not wrong, the 5 step is like we always have good and bad moments in our lives. And of course that our lives you have we will have these in our lives. It's normal, it's part of the process, you know and we need to, when we are not so good in that day, we need to have that trigger, to change the scenario, change the mindset. And but I believe that when you are grateful for your life, for your family, for everything that you have, it's the best feeling ever. And love, of course, you need to love yourself, love the people that are around you. So basically that's it. But the important thing is when you are feeling upset, a little bit down, you need to change the scenario, doing something that make you feel better. Not wait for everyone else to do it for you, because sometimes nobody cares. That's
Yeah,
it.
totally. And thanks for sharing the 5 steps. I really like it. And we can see that Jefferson is living by the secret, right? Because some of the things that you said, it's exactly what he was sharing too. Yeah.
That's the reason that he's rich man, let's say like this.
Yeah, totally. And what And I agree with you about like being grateful, because when I'm feeling sad, when I'm feeling down, sometimes I stop and think about the positive things that happens in the day or in the week. This usually it helps me to change the mindset, as you were saying. So sometimes I do that exercise. If I'm feeling bad, I try to think about the good things that happens, and then to try to feel a little bit better. So this sometimes it happens. And okay, so let me see. We are in number 4. Okay, so what do you think, Natalia? How do you think we can receive positive energy?
It's me.
Yeah,
Also-
yeah.
I had a delay here, sorry.
No
So,
problem. It's number 4, the question.
or how do you think you can receive positive? Okay, so I totally agree with all the lessons. This class is not just English, right? It's much more. And so just to add something that I really enjoy to do with my friends, we have a lot of waterfalls here near my city. So sometimes when I feel like sad, or even when I'm not feeling sad, we like to go to these waterfalls, enter in the water, and you can receive the energy. And every time that we do this, we feel like renew. I don't know the word for this, when like a brand new person. So I think this is a very good way to receive good energy. Music to be, well, I think if I saying that it will be the same things that my colleagues said. And that's all. And teacher, I'm so sorry, but I have to leave because
Oh.
I have to leave. But it was so nice. Thank you very much. It was very good. This was my favorite classes so far.
Oh, I love it. Thanks. But we are having a lot of great lessons here. I'm almost like making notes, you know? Exactly. Thanks for being here. I hope to see you again here on in another immersion. I hope you enjoy and you have a good experience here on Talk and Talk. Thanks for being here.
Have a good night, everyone. Bye.
Good night. And you, Michelle, what do you think about number 4?
And again, I'm not sure, but I think we can feel the mood like that from the environment absorb. I don't know. You know, when you walking into place that doesn't feel right, for me, that's it. It's not more to feeling, yeah, it's not feeling good in the place. But if I leave it place, I really do feel better. Yeah, because this I don't believe in absorb energy, but I feel energy of place, of people. It's not for absorb. But I'm not sure. I tape my umbigo. I will tape my my umbigo.
Okay. I really love your doubts. Yeah, they totally make sense. And and this is a good lesson too, like not to be in the place that it doesn't make good for us. Yeah, I agree with you. And with what Natalia said too, music it really helps me if I'm feeling sad or if I'm feeling bad. Usually I play some more agitated, you know, like I don't know how to say electronica in English, but this kind of song, usually it makes me
Song
feel a little bit.
electronic.
Yeah, I don't know how to say this in English, but you understand me. Thanks. Okay, now number 5. Now thinking the other way around. What can we do to avoid negative energy? For me, for example, what I really think it makes a difference, it's like not complaining that much. I don't know if not complaining, it's the opposite of being grateful, But I totally agree with Jefferson that I don't like people that complains a lot. I think this makes us feel like tired. This kind of observes our energy, as Michelle was saying. So for me, to avoid negative energy, I think we should avoid complain that much, or avoid to be with people that reclaim, yeah, a lot. Complain, actually. I'm changing the word. Sorry. So, what do you think, Jefferson? What is your lesson for us on number 5?
Refrain is different for complain. Okay.
Yeah.
No problem. No worries. No worries. In my case, I used to limit the exposure of negative news and media all the time. I don't like fake news. I don't like to now to watch and open TV. Sometimes I don't like, because only negative news I don't like. I prefer to watch YouTube, because I can select what I can see. I think this is very important to limit the exposure to negative things like this, as I said. And the other is to avoid toxic or draining relationship and situation with a lot of persons. I don't like toxic person. I don't like. As you said, Amanda said, most of the time, claim or reframe negative thoughts, something like this, and try to change the thing for the worst way. I really don't like this. I think that's the way we can avoid. And if you're very down, it's not my case. You need to seek support from friends, family, or professionals, maybe.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks for sharing great lessons again. And I did this during the pandemic. I stopped like following some pages on social media or watching less news on the TV, because unfortunately, most of the things that we see are negative, are bad news. So these totally, when, of course, it's good to be updated, but sometimes it's good to balance what we see, or to choose the channels that we follow, we receive the news. Yeah, it's a great way to avoid negative energy. And for you, Bruno, what do you do to avoid bad energy?
Yeah, so in my case, I run away of people that like to complain a lot, you know. I hate to be next or close to people that complain. I really hate, you know. And I avoid as well as Mr. Jefferson to watch bad news, you know, because there are people that love to watch this kind of news, you know. I hate it. I really hate it. And I always, you know, I'm a kind of person that I always try to see the bright side of everything, even though I am in a bad situation. For example, you know, if for example I crash the car, let's say like this, but I'm alive, right? So that's a good thing. That's a good way to see the situation. Of course, that I will have some costs to pay, you know, of course, but at least I'm alive. I have one more day, one more opportunity to do something else, you know, to make my day better, to buy another car, you know, maybe that what I need in that moment to buy another car. And I don't know, you know, we always need to see the bright side of everything, even though you are in a bad situation. We you always have a bright side, you know, always. Sometimes it can be a little bit uh, how can I say it? It's just a little thing, you know. It's not so huge, so big to see or to feel, but you have something there. You know, you just need to find out it. Just that, you know. That's it.
I see. Find the good things in the bad situations. Like Jefferson started, like making a lemonade from a lemon. Yeah, that's it. And you, Michelle, share your doubts with us. It's number 5. What do you think? What can we do to avoid negative energy? Or I mean, do you think it is possible to avoid negative energy?
Okay. Well, I think you will feel where and how you feel best. If you are in a place or someone and you don't feel good, you shouldn't be there. I think this to easy and to places in and you're feeling bad. It's about energies. It's about uh, feels in the relationships because uh, that situation was a feeling bad. You not to stay in, in in the place or in the relationships. Um, it's I think this, but I don't notice uh wanna way to evit bad
Yeah.
energies, but I don't know.
Yeah, I understand. But I mean, we can try. And Jefferson said this about like avoiding toxic people and toxic places or relationships. So, yes, that's what you were saying too. Yeah, that's nice. Sometimes it's hard to realize that we are in that places, but we can try as you were saying. Okay. So, number 6, a little bit different this question here. So, do you usually meditate or light candles to have a relaxing moment? Jefferson, what do you do? You said about like I think it was Pilates that you like it, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
is there anything else that you do to have a relaxed moment to save your energy?
I think most of the time reading good books. I love to read books, and I love to listen music. I think it's a good way to relax. In my case, I love to listen all kinds of music, especially jazz, something like jazz, blues, MPB, and Brazilian. I think I love Chico Buarque, Cristóvão, other guys, other singers. And what else? And to relax, I think I love to walk and to listen music.
Great.
Two things at the same time. And
Yeah.
I really don't I don't believe in light candles. I don't like yoga. I don't like to meditate.
Yeah, and we can see in your, I mean, I don't know if it's a wardrobe behind you. We can see a lot of books. So that
2000
shows
books.
what you were saying. Yeah.
2000.
Wow. This is a lot of books. That's
That's my
amazing.
life.
Yeah, I can.
And the
I
other
can
side,
imagine.
my music, a lot of CDs. So they
Very
only
nice.
streaming, only streaming. Yeah, I have a lot of.
Yeah, and jazz and blues are very relaxing. I believe it's a very relaxing kind of music. I like it too. Yeah, good. And for you, Bruno, do you usually meditate or something like this? Do you like it?
I already heard about it. I I already tried to, when you are at home and you are on your bed, right, and you try to relax your body in a way that you are almost sleeping, but you are not, right? And some situation, I was in the middle of this, at the same time my body was sleeping and my mind not, and I tried to move my body and I couldn't. It's crazy. It's really terrifying. So I don't want to do it anymore. And about, I mean, meditation for me is not just, close your eyes and think about good things. When you are doing something that you like, that you love, it's like, it's a kind of meditation, as Mr. Jefferson said, when you are reading a book, when you are watching TV, something that a good TV show or a comedy movie, it's something that make you better. So for me, it's a kind of meditation as well.
Yeah, yes, you're right. I didn't think it like this, but it totally makes sense. Maybe like watching a movie or playing an instrument or running. I mean, it can look like not relaxing, but maybe it makes good to that person. So that's what makes sense for her. Yeah, I didn't think like this, but it totally makes sense. Yeah. And you, Michelle, do you do something like this, like candles, meditation, yoga, Pilates, or whatever?
No, I like to listen to music, eating calms me down, but eating some like that calms me down. Chill slowly. It may seem a bit compulsory, but no, it's it to me feel better. But I talking about sitting down and the eating slowing and the showing. Talking a nice a hot bath.
Yeah.
There was a time I used it to meditate when I was a pregnant, my three pregnant. But meditating when I pregnant is a very difficult. I don't know why, but I talking about this with other ones, and it's a big just peoples say to me it is yes, it's a difficult meditate pregnant. But I that time I wanted my baby to be a little zen, yeah, it's a peace. But I then I was born Tasmania, yeah. And so I think this I did it to it's right because my baby's not zen. That's it. I don't know to name the personage, the task. That's
Okay.
my baby is a very healthy and a very energy, but not zen.
I
Uh,
see.
yeah.
Yeah. I started to meditate, I believe it was last year, and I really like it. And I usually do this when I am agitated or when I'm anxious. Usually it's before I sleep. I meditate a little bit and then I sleep. And I use actually it's like a series that there is in Netflix. It's like Headspace meditate the guide of meditation, something like this. So it's something that
About meditation, it's
yeah, it's it
people's.
it's like I believe are 8 episodes. Each one has like 30 minutes, and it has like an explanation and then the practical part. So I meditate using these episodes. I'm going
Wow,
to Headspace.
I'm looking for this. I will looking for.
Yeah, I wrote it here. I know in Portuguese the name is Headspace Meditação Guiada, and I use the first and the second episodes. And yeah, and it really helped me. And I think it's simple. And in Portuguese, the voice of the man is very relaxing, and so it's good. There is another one that I think the name is like I think it's like I'm trying to translate, because I don't know the name in English, but in Portuguese is O Guia para Dormir Melhor. It's from the same group, but it's very, and all of them are like the breathing exercises, but it's very nice. So we end the conversation talking a little bit about about meditation. So it was amazing. I really loved the conversation. I learned some lessons. I was needing more good energy, and you gave me. So I'm very happy with this conversation, really. And I sent now on the chat the survey. You can suggest a new topic, you can leave a comment, feel free. And that was it. So thank you for being here. It was very nice, and I hope to see you again. Have a great end of a week and a great weekend. Bye bye, everyone.
Bye bye. Take care.
Take care.